Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talks. Today we're gonna talk about Batman. I have my guest with me here, Ali.
Hi, how are you?
How are you been?
I'm doing well.
Today we're gonna talk about Batman. I think everybody knows the movie. It was a really popular movie and it was really inspiring when it comes to the cinematography. And then we're gonna cover about that. Before we start, I want to ask Ali, what are your thoughts when it comes to the Batman?
So, from the Batman, what we got before it was, the Dark Knight series, and coming to a new reboot. I thought,
Which I believe were shit, really bad.
personally, I like the Dark Knight series. I like their cinematography,
I
their
don't
drive.
like it. It's so like I don't know, artificial. It doesn't feel realistic.
Artificial.
Yeah, like it's fake. You know, like the new Batman. You understand? Oh, this is really Batman. Like
You mean it's more grounded?
it's grounded. Like you see.
Yes, in this Batman, I think we see a character that's more early on in his career.
Yes.
Not really like the Dark Knight series where
But in
he's
the dark.
already a professional in what he does.
Yes,
you know?
but in the Dark Knight series also we see Batman going to training, right?
Yes.
Going to the training arc, but it's the same thing. But I think Christopher Nolan didn't tell the story that well. The new Batman, I believe, like have a lot of storytelling. It's kind of like integrated with the emotion of Batman,
So
which
you'd-
I really like.
So you'd rank this Batman over the Dark Knight series?
100%.
I have the opposite approach. I feel
Why?
like
Elaborate. Why would you?
for
do
me,
that?
I feel like the Dark Knight series has such an amazing storytelling. The characters in it are so like they're perfect, almost perfect. This Dark Knight series, I feel like I wanted to grow a bit more. Then I would have maybe a better understanding, a better connection with it.
But in the new Batman,
Yes.
it's just a starting, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna see a new things. Like there will be Batman 2. We're gonna see like Batman growing from this fear, like this protective state, like to be more like Batman, the hero that we know. It's gonna continue. But the starting point, I really like it.
I love the story of Batman when he starts off. Like as like he's a newbie, he's rough around the edges. He's not perfect.
Yeah.
It's a nice story, but I really like it when he's just the symbol of fear in all of Gotham. That's what I want.
Here
That's
is
what
the
I
same.
want.
Do you remember the clip? That's like the Batman just walking by, just coming to the train station.
Yeah.
There were people who are attacking a person. He just came to them and they would be like, "I am vengeance." That kind of give you a chill. It was scary.
It was scary, but it's early on in his career. He's not as known, right? So he goes through a lot of emotions of anger, and in this stage, that's what I feel like. He's still very angry. But when we see him in The Dark Knight, he's not as angry, but he's more driven by the purpose of stopping crime and making Gotham safer. That's what I want.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't like. It's kind of fake. He's a human, right?
Yeah.
He's a superhero who have money, doesn't have any superpower,
Yeah.
just a strangers and they're willing to fight for freedom, for like everybody's peace, right? For
Yeah.
justice. But they don't show us his like other side, his fear, his worries, like his insecurity. We don't see that. It's just Batman. He's strong. He's gonna attack the people, and then he's gonna be like the hero that we always want to. I feel like that's really fake for me.
No, but in The Dark Knight, I do remember he did have, when he was fighting the main villain, Bane, right?
Yeah.
He's the first person to really, truly, as some people say, break the bat, right? So that is a moment of fear for him. He was weak in that series. There was a moment where he was weak. He was hopeless. He couldn't do much with the villain. But then he found creative ways to go around it, right?
What did he found? Just remind me. I didn't forget it.
For the Bane, for example, he just went in and rematched them, basically. Rematched them, but found a way to kind of not only fight him normally, but instill fear into the ranks of Bane, right? Remember, I think there was one scene where he blew up a building and there was like just fire in the shape of the Batman, right?
Yeah.
That itself instills fear. Batman is back. Doesn't mean he's not gone, he's back.
But do you understand? Like the new Batman, he
Yeah.
didn't do those shits.
Yes.
But everybody will fear him. Everybody fear him.
I think they fear him in the sense of this is something new. This is other than the police, right?
Yeah.
Because the crime in this series or in this movie was like kind of not overtaken, but they're not afraid of the police. They're like, oh yeah, if we come across the police, they don't care.
All of the Batman's movies or series, if you see, like the police are just lame.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's scared of them.
Yeah.
Batman is doing their job for them, right? Like in this new Batman, you see like he's struggling. He's not even sure about what he's doing. He's scared. But the villains, all of them are scared of him.
Like the normal criminals, not like
the
not
criminals,
like the Riddler. The Riddler wasn't afraid of anything.
The Riddler was inspired by him.
Inspired by him, yes.
He have like a crazy mind.
Yes.
You can say it like Joker.
Yeah.
If you remember some scenes, like I believe it's in the comics, but like somebody will reveal the Batman identity for Joker. Joker didn't get excited.
Yeah.
He got like what do you call it, mad, and then
Yeah.
killed that person. He wants to play the game. I think the Riddler is the same, but like the Batman, he wants to be a friend, but the Riddler is like inspired by his story.
The Riddler is more of a character that is, I would say, not delusional, but driven by his own madness. To him, the world is imperfect, and he wants to just keep being that sense of. He wants to be that chaos.
Why? Why do you think he's like that? Like, if you remember the Gotham that we find in the Dark Knight,
Yes.
it was dark. I would say it was dark.
Yes.
But like, it's a livable city. I will go and live there. But the new Batman Gotham
That
City,
Gotham, yes.
I wouldn't dare, bro.
This Gotham that I see in this movie, it is a whole different Gotham. It's itself as its own character.
Like, while I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is not the Dark Knight.
Yes.
This is something else.
This is something
like
completely different.
every scene, every place, every alley you look at, it's so scary.
I think in this movie, because they made it more grounded, the stuff that they do, the crimes that are committed, kind of seem like reasonable, right?
Can you elaborate when you say reasonable?
Not reasonable, but realistic. Reasonable is wild. Realistic. That's what I was looking for. What I meant was the crime in the show, or sorry, in the movie, is more realistic, right?
Yeah.
Petty theft, gangs, making a ruckus in the train station, messing around, stealing stuff,
That scene was really like scary. I don't know.
Really scary.
I get
Enticing a young member to go do this, right? And then what the Riddler does like what? Like basically just terrorism. That's what he's doing. He's making a ruckus around Gotham to divert the police so he can do even a much more chaos.
Yeah.
Right? It's not something like the Joker, where he's in the Dark Knight movies, where he blows up an entire hospital building, right? And somehow gets through security wearing a nurse outfit, and somehow gets the place all to himself and just nukes it completely. That is at a large scale that we would not have a kind of a connection to, right? So that's what I like about this movie. It makes it more grounded, more I would say more real to us.
The other thing is when it comes to the Dark Knight Batman, he's clever. He's a detective. He's clever. He knows things. He just go there. He will scan the area. He knows things.
Yeah.
But in this Batman, he missed a lot of things. Because of that, there was like a punishment, like a consequence at the
There's
end.
a consequence to it. Yes.
Yeah. Some people died. So, like a lot of things will blow up. Like this Batman feel like it's realistic.
Yeah.
Like if you think, oh, I can be Batman, this Batman is achievable. Like when it's come to the Dark Knight, I don't know.
He's levels above you. This Batman here, Robert Pattinson Batman, is a more he's newbie Batman, I would say. It's at the start of his career, and I think people relate to making mistakes with him. The Dark Knight Batman is perfect. He makes sure he gets every single point. He makes sure he goes over every single evidence. What he maybe lacks is in like. He doesn't lack any martial arts. His fighting is perfect.
Emotional connection with
there is
the
no emotional
audience.
connection.
There is nothing. He's just strong. He will attack. He will win. You see him struggle one time.
Yes.
What you have to do is fight again.
Yes.
And then everything is fixed.
He takes it from a different approach. But this Robert Pattinson...
What? Like he attacked it from the window, now he's attacking from the door?
No, different approach, like in the sense of making more of an impact, I would say. Maybe instead of heading on, like fighting Bane one-on-one, go around, defeat the other people around him to make sure that this guy
but you
really
understand,
knows...
he's been doing that for a long time.
Exactly.
Batman is feared. Now Bane comes, everybody not fearing Batman. That doesn't work.
I think what us as viewers are lacking is just a different perspective. With this movie, it showed us a different perspective, which we kind of needed for Batman, I would say. most Batman movies, even dating back to the old ones, right? Way before The Dark Knight. It's all the same trope. Batman shows up, villain slightly overpowers him, goes back and beats him. And that's the same kind of formula that they did even in the... If you break it down, it's the same thing. In this Batman, because it's a different perspective, it's newbie Batman, Batman who makes mistakes, Batman who's driven by anger, not by
But you
purpose.
understand, like in The Dark Knight, also we see the newbie Batman, the new Batman.
The new Batman?
Like the Batman, like he was going to a training arc, right, before being Batman. In the
yeah.
we still see the beginner Batman, but he's still strong at that stage.
Yeah.
He goes to the training. There was something he didn't learn well, and then at a point he
learns it, perfects
and then
it,
he come out,
yeah.
and then he just the Batman.
Yes.
I feel like it's weak.
It's weak.
It's weak when it's come to the story development. On this one,
Maybe.
have you seen Batman
feels rushed.
fell down while flying?
Fall down while flying?
Yeah.
Like while he's gliding?
Gliding? No.
No.
Like I wasn't expecting that thing to happen.
Where he messes up gliding someone because he doesn't know how to glide properly.
Like
Yeah.
we need to see those kind of things. How did he develop to become the ultimate Batman that we know in the comic books?
Yeah, because I think in the Dark Knight Batman, he has figured out the equipment perfectly. Every part of his equipment it works. Everything works.
How? Show
It's-
me.
yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, why is his equipment perfect? How does he know what type of grappling hook to use or what type of material he uses for his even down to the suit, right? The Batman in the Dark Knight suit, it is
From the suit,
it's
we need to
less-
talk about it. Like
Yeah,
the
that
new
is-
one was. It
It's-
was good.
yes.
Really, really good.
it looks more like genuine like battle armor someone would set up, not like the Dark Knight Batman where he has he made up some fabric. It looks like fabric, right?
Something someone will wear if they are going to fight someone in the dark.
Yes.
Does this suit that
Like
scenario
padding,
perfectly?
metal padding, thinking about bullets. I can't use bullets, but then people use knives. I can't use Kevlar because knives cut through fabric, so I have to use something else. And he comes up with this almost like a suit of armor style of Batman outfit, which is just I love the character design. It's
It was
perfect.
really good.
It is.
And then, like,
even
in the Dark
Riddler.
Knight, if you remember, there were some shots while Batman is fighting.
Yeah.
There will be like troops behind him.
Yeah.
No, like Batman is not hitting them. They just fall down. That kind of mistake. Why would you even leave that?
The choreography could be debatable, but other than that, I like the Dark Knight because I just like that version of Batman, where he fear mongers his enemies, right? He's just that. Like you say Batman in Gotham and they just fear him. That version of Batman I love. This version of Batman is kind of a newbie. I would like to see him when he's a bit more, I'd say, developed.
But like on this Batman, that the one thing I really really like is like that Batman when he goes to fight, he knows he's gonna win. He's already have a plan. This one, like
which Batman are you talking about?
the
Dark Knight Batman. Okay.
The new Batman, he goes there. He doesn't even know if he's going to win.
He doesn't know the odds.
He doesn't
yes.
have any plan.
Yeah.
Just go there.
Yeah.
Which like most of us in our life would do. That's what I'm saying. Like this new Batman, he just goes there, does it, and then you see
He
like
he doesn't know the outcome before going into it.
yeah, that's what I think.
Yes.
Like that's how life is. It's not a plan. It's not script you're gonna
That's
follow.
what I'm saying. It's more grounded, and so you feel more relatable to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I like The Dark Knight. I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
Bad movie. Yeah,
It's a good movie. Like,
But you would prefer this
We got
over-
the best Joker because of it.
Yes.
The Joker, that
hands
was,
down,
like,
yes.
He was a
Hands down.
really good acting. It was really good.
It's the actor, genuinely, the actor and the writing, I believe, that made this character genuinely like. You look at him and he's like, not only is he insane, but no one knows what to do around him. He's so unpredictable. He could, like that scene where he's like, "I'm gonna show you a magic trick," and he stabs a pencil through a guy. He's like, "Oh, there, it's gone." It's like, who would expect some guy to, like, he's insane, but who would expect him to just come around and just do stuff?
Yeah.
You don't know his output. Even that scene where he's robbing a bank, right? You never knew he was a part of the gang until he killed most of the gang and he took the money for himself.
Yeah, he's
Like it's unpredictable. That is what I love about that tropes of movies. It's the villains that we get to see.
yeah.
Bane,
Joker is not a character that people supposed to love. He's a character people supposed to hate
yes.
and fear.
Yes.
But like it's the opposite.
Yes.
People will fear Batman. They like Joker.
They like Joker.
I really like the Joker character on that movie.
100%.
I have one question I would love to ask you is when it's come to the new Batman.
Yes.
They did entirely a new cast.
Yes.
When it's come to Robert Pattinson, did you think he will pull it off? Like he was the Twilight character, right?
character,
Like everybody
yes.
knows him as the vampire.
Yes.
Do you really thought like he will pull it off?
I know him from the Twilight series. I don't know him from
I'm
anything.
sure like 90% of the people know him from that.
Exactly. If he had any other roles, I wouldn't know about them. Only from the Twilight series. I thought not. I thought casting Robert Pattinson, like he's really good in like what the Twilight is like a drama kind of a romance like movie. I didn't think he would pull it off. Genuinely. Like this guy he can't fit into that character that is driven by like vengeance. You could see him acting as an outcast. He goes into that one scene where he goes into public. They had like a gathering for some kind, and he's there, but he's a recluse. He's by himself. He only he doesn't interact with people. I didn't think he would pull off that character really well. Like a Batman that is still mourning and angry at the same time at the world.
Yeah, but like from the trailer, from what I watched,
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't about the Batman that's going to be like the ultimate Batman, just the new Batman.
Yeah.
When I saw that, he's gonna pull it. If you see the Twilight, he's not interactive. He doesn't go out. Like he doesn't speak that well. He's like the Batman that we needed. And that's just like quiet. Like he's rich, but he doesn't go out. He doesn't interact.
He does.
Twilight, it's like the same character, but now with this superpower.
Yeah.
That's why I thought like, oh,
like the Dark Knight Batman is more arrogant, right? He knows how to play the role of a rich guy, even though let's say, like he's still angry, he's still sad or whatever, but he knows how to play the role of the rich guy. This guy has yet to learn how to play the role of a rich guy. He's still overcome by his emotion of anger and sadness.
Yeah, when I knew like the story is going to be about the new Batman that doesn't know well about the Batman life.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, he's gonna pull it off because if you see other shows he worked on like series and movies, he kind of plays the same character, and then when he played them, he does pretty well. Like if you remember the scene from the Batman, the new one, when he talks about with Alfred,
yes,
right?
Alfred.
If I'm not mistaken, that conversation it was like similar if you see it in the Twilight. The conversation he had with others, just dark, cold.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same when it comes to the Batman. Like I saw it, oh, he's gonna pull it off because like he was playing the same character again and again. But when it comes to the Batman suit, wearing the suit and acting like Batman, I didn't think he would pull it off.
Yeah, that like being just Bruce Wayne, I think he would have worked kind of well. Like okay, you can pull off maybe some character that is a recluse, but it would be very lackluster.
Yeah.
But the Batman, like being that vengeful character, I didn't think so. I don't think so.
He did pretty well.
He did really well. He blew out of expectation.
I didn't expect him
he's
like
such a good actor. Yeah, for
I didn't
what he
expect
did.
him to act like that, but it was good.
Props to him. Genuinely.
Yeah. So, from the Batman movies, what I really enjoy, I don't know about you, is the villains. If they are created pretty well, if they are well grounded, and they have a good reason. The Riddler. Let's talk about it.
Oh.
What do you think about it? Like, what do you think it's worked well, really, really well?
Works really well.
Like, we seen the other Riddlers, right?
Yes.
They were so annoying, really annoying. Just like bothering Batman for, like, the other side character, just bothering a Batman.
What I like about this Riddler, it's different from the source material. The Riddler in the comics and the Riddler that we get to see adapted from comics and earlier movies, it's just a character that is like...
He's a side character. He's not the main guy, right?
Yeah, exactly. He just cares about asking questions. Like, he has no motives.
Yeah.
I just want to be annoying and ask questions. That's all he is.
I'm annoying. I'm here. Answer my riddles.
Exactly.
Kind of shit,
That's who he is. That's who he is. Here, they took that aspect of him of being a person that asks questions and likes riddles, and just amplified it by him being just downright delusional, crazy, insane, having a just morbid outlook on life, and being inspired by Batman also. And they just created I would like to say a custom character that just fits the Riddler.
I want to ask you, like you called him morbid or insane person.
Yeah.
If you knew what he knew, And the rest of the world doesn't know anything. He's the one with the files who knows like what kind of corruption have been done.
Yes.
He knows like the people in power are like the people who will be doing the crime.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Could you repeat the question?
What would you do if you were in the Riddler's shoes? Like you have all the information. If you go to the police and they report it, nobody's gonna change.
I think
they are corrupt. They work for them, right?
It would be buried down. Yeah. Yeah, he could have just released them online.
Nothing will change.
Release them online. Files are public. Everybody can see it.
Okay.
A whole scandal. But going as far as to...
Let's say
like,
you did the same
kill.
thing, and then the police will be like, will come out, and then they will say, this is a fake news. This is the person who created. They will create their own guy they're gonna punish. This is the person who created. They're trying to destroy our like lovely Gotham. They will do those kind of shits, like just to protect themselves, right?
In his perspective, he has no other option, right? That's his perspective. There's no other option. He can't go to the police. Like this is his only way of finding, as he says, justice.
Like,
right?
yeah, I wouldn't 100% support his idea.
Yeah.
But because of the way he did it, nobody will forget.
Yes.
A lot of people died. A lot of things happened.
Yes.
At that time, if you release the news, the information, everybody will remember. Nobody will forget.
Exactly.
But they just release the news. It might not even go viral, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But
you have to consider that also.
Yeah, what he did is it leaves an imprint, I would say, on Gotham itself and all the characters that are there.
So, in the previous Batman,
Mm-hmm.
we know Batman doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
But like you will let them like to live another life, you know, just like it broke their bones.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They'd be in the hospital for months. Yeah, that's
man is like being
Years.
really years, like 2 years, 3 years.
$100,000 in depth of like surgery. They're in debt to the U.
Yeah, they were about to make $100.
Yeah.
Now they have a debt on
Yeah, they're on-
100,000 just
yeah,
because of Batman. In the new Batman,
Yeah.
do you think the violence is the same or it just like hyped, really like a lot increased?
Like, is it better quality of?
No, the way he fights.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same like?
As
like,
the other Batman, like
Yeah.
like very like he does, like he punches like with that he mean. For this Batman, I think so. I think because he's a newbie Batman, he doesn't pull his punches. He punches with like full force. He like means it when he punches, right? Like not in the sense of I'm delivering justice, but I'm angry. Let me just beat you up.
He doesn't even call himself like vengeance. He doesn't care like about justice.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like vengeance.
He's
He's just
very
for
angry.
revenge.
Very, very angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's punching way harder, 100%. But what I like about it is the choreography. The way that they play out the fight scenes is just
Especially the scene where Batman will be hit with a shotgun.
yeah.
That scene was like you don't expect that thing to happen to Batman.
Exactly.
He was about to die.
Yeah.
I was like,
But then like they show you that he's not immortal. He's not immortal. He's very much mortal. He could die. He got really close to it, but he is still lucky. That's the
he's
that's
the main character.
That's
He's
the
not gonna
factor
die.
of Batman. Yeah,
What, you're gonna kill Batman? You're gonna use
like
Catwoman?
you could kind of understand that he made it with an inch of his life. Not really not like the other Batman where it's
the Dark Knight, yeah, which is lame. I still don't stand on that. It's just
It's really
compared to
lame to
this
you?
one, it's really bad. I don't know what you think about that, but I really like you don't even compare them. That's just Batman.
Can't compare them.
Yeah, like just
Christopher Nolan Batman in this. Really?
yeah. This one is really, really good.
God.
Okay, you're into cinematography. I like cinematography.
Yeah.
Do you know like the other Batmans? They have practical shots. Like
Yes.
they blow
Much
up
of it
bars.
is practical. Yes.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yes.
These guys were like, have you seen the way they shoot? Like we were breathing the same air as Batman in the movie most of the time.
Can you elaborate on that?
We were really close to him, like in the Dark Knight.
Yes.
How many percent of the Bruce Wayne wears the suits? Maybe it's 25-30%. In this one, the new Batman, he was always in the suit. Like 85% of the time,
Yeah.
he was wearing the suit. We're seeing the Batman, the cinematography. Everything is close. Everything is dirty. Like it's like amplified the way the story was told.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Dark Knight. It was clean. Even the suits. Okay, for the time, one might be good, but like it's I feel like it was really bad.
Mm.
If you also read comics about the Batman, you will know like it's not accurate. It's kind of come close, but not, it doesn't represent it accurately.
Doesn't capture the full emotion of the comic. Yeah.
Yeah, like I stand on that. What do you think about that?
What's the question? What is even the question? I didn't even hear. Did I hear a question?
I will simplify the question.
Sure.
The cinematography.
Yes.
The guys who were shooting the film, they were like making a lens dirtier. They were breaking lenses.
In the new Batman?
In the new Batman. Sure. Just to make the movie really dirty. Just to tell the story like pretty well.
Yeah.
In The Dark Knight, everything was clean.
Oh.
Like they were doing it what Marvel is doing currently.
Yeah.
Like it was dark, but clean dark.
Yeah.
Which doesn't look even realistic.
The Batman in The Dark Knight, for example, their mansions, the Bruce Wayne's house, it's very different. In this Batman, it's lit by, I think one scene was lit by candlelight and just sunlight. Like his house is just, the lights are always off. He has no, it's all just dark. There's no color in his furniture. It's either black or white or just brown. In The Dark Knight, if you've seen the party scene where, or his just, if you see like, I think that one scene where
it was so bright, colorful.
It's bright, colorful. I think it's just that there's a difference in style, and the different focus point of which Batman we're looking at.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That Batman at that time, he's faking it. He's not really that happy. Right?
Yeah.
In this one, they don't. This one,
But he doesn't fake it. This is his current emotion.
Yeah.
That's what
Why
he
didn't
feels.
they tell that story at the same dark style? We know it will help us to understand what Batman is currently like at that time he's feeling. If it was dark and then everybody's partying, he's laughing. It was in the dark scene. You would understand. Oh, this doesn't even really look natural. We understand it's fake. In the new Batman, every place he goes,
it's always dark.
it was
Always dark. Yeah.
If you read the comics of Batman, like the art style, most of the time is
It's
like that.
very not too colorful, I would say. It's very like just drawn with like loose ink, very dark colors. Yeah.
One thing I will critique on the new Batman is it's too emo.
Very
Like,
very cynical, right? Very like bleak outlook on life. They just
Really dark, like,
everything is just bad in Gotham for them. There's not a good day.
Yeah, they really like emo detective.
Even in the like the scenes where it's meant to be day, right?
Yeah.
It's still cloudy.
Yeah, but
There's
still,
no
that,
sun.
That did show like how the city is.
Yes.
The city is rotten, bro.
Rotten,
It's
disgusting.
really- I believe
It's
like
horrible.
if there is no technology for smell, that we have for video, for sound. If there was a smell for technology,
You just smell like
we would
sewers.
smell the city, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was really, really bad.
It would be, yeah.
Like-
It would be disgusting.
Yeah, I feel like the city in its own is a character.
100%.
They
100%.
did with, like
100%.
they will tell another story just only with the city without any
About Gotham,
Batman.
yeah.
One thing I liked, it did work, but in the future she did like leave the city, Catwoman. When
Yes.
it comes to Catwoman, I'm sure we will not see her in Batman 2.
Maybe not. God knows.
Do you think she did well for the series, or just like just add on because like we need like a Catwoman in the future? We like for their franchise for their movie.
Maybe they wanted to, because I'm just speculating here. I don't know like any concrete answers or anything. So maybe they wanted to play a character that they want to introduce her character early on, so that maybe they can use her later on. Maybe
That's what I'm saying. Like they
It
will
could be
create her own movie.
Yeah,
her
maybe
own
they wanted to
series,
even
kind.
fill out the cast, and they had to throw in a character extra, right? So because we have Batman, we have the Riddler, but then there's no other like DC character. Maybe Penguin also, yes, but then there's no other DC character. So maybe they had to throw in Catwoman to be on kind of Batman's side, because he has no ally other than him and Alfred.
Now you mentioned Penguin. That's
Yes.
in the Cartier scene.
It's
Wow.
so perfect. It's too perfect.
Like I don't know how did they come up with those kind of things.
I genuinely don't
So
know.
like the cinematic is really really good.
And they captured his fear when the cars flipped over and he's walking towards him. It just tells you like, yeah, this guy doesn't care. He
No,
wants information from you.
This
He's
is
gonna
not the
get it.
Batman we know.
This is not the Batman
is
we know.
completely
This is new Batman. This is newbie Batman. Newbie Batman doesn't care about you.
Yeah, just like blow up things,
Yeah.
hit everybody,
Exactly.
vengeance. Yeah, It was really good.
It was amazing.
Like
yes,
one
exactly.
of my favorites shot from the entire like movie is
Yes.
when the Batman holds the child
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
lights up and then just with like the top down view,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which was I don't know, it's like my favorite.
Yeah. I think it's that's the only scene. I'm not maybe correct me if I'm wrong. That's the only scene where we have proper sunlight, right?
There is no sunlight. The
No,
light,
no, like-
the light is only coming from the
Like no, no. You're talking about the scene where it's like
It's underground.
Oh,
He's in water, just holding the child, and then he's lighting up, and then people are following. The only light source is the light.
I'm thinking about a different scene. The scene where it's on the rooftop. He's walking on the rooftop, and the sun just came up.
That
scene is
the way they did it is really
It's
interesting. Like
really-
it's that's not a realistic like sunlight. It's fake. Like they have a lot of
LEDs?
screens around, a lot
yeah.
of screens, and then like they combine. That's a new technology. Which the
Alright.
Dark Knight, if the Dark Knight have that, it might have like kinda improved.
Would it break Christopher Nolan's rule of practical only? Maybe,
He doesn't.
maybe not.
He
I don't
doesn't
even know.
follow any rules. Like it's Christopher Nolan, bro.
Exactly.
Which was for me, I would choose the new Batman. It's the top one. If I have to rate it out of 10, I will give it 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that's too steep for Batman. Why not 10?
Why not 10?
Why not? Why don't you give it
Like
10?
like
yeah,
I said,
actually.
there are some parts what I didn't like.
Mm.
For example, the emo. Like
It's too emo for you, so you drop it down to 9.5.
Yeah, like-
that's what.
where is that wild?
I don't think that'd be a big like issue for many people, because it's meant to. I think that's the style of the show, of the movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's
dark.
my opinion,
Mhm.
my rating,
Mhm.
not the other people. If you have to,
I
rate
would
it,
give it 8.
Damn,
Yeah.
why?
Why? Catwoman is one. I feel like she's a very throwaway character they added in. Like if without her, I don't think they could have just done anything else. Could have maybe worked on Jim Gordon as a character a lot more. The Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
And I just don't like this version of Batman as much as the other Batman.
What about the Dark Knight?
But the Dark Knight, I'd rate it higher. I'd give it a 9. Dark Knight series in general. Not,
It's good. I will
individual.
give it 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, it was good. It did tell a story, but like the way I watched the new Batman, and I was like, oh, this Batman is cool. Let me rewatch the previous.
You
one.
rewatched it after watching this Batman.
It was
It couldn't hold up to you?
bad. It was
Really?
bad. It's like playing a remastered version of a game, and then you'll be like, oh, and let's see the original. You go back, it's like 1990 version, which is like doesn't have color. It doesn't have any like. It was bad for me. That's why I gave it 7.5.
Oh, in the end, it's an opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So that's all I have for today for you. Thank you for coming to the.
Thank you for
this
having me.
podcast.
Thank you.
So until next time, avoid it with the laser marks and don't follow any rules. See you next time.